Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. It's me again, Chelsea, and today I am starting my 24-hour Raedathon reading vlog. Now, the Raedathon is hosted by a booktuber called Jade over at Jade Reads, and I believe she hosts these every now and again. I'm not quite sure how often they are. This is my first ever one, so it is for Saturday. We're currently on Friday. I'm starting this vlog early so I can get all my chatting out of the way, so at midnight I don't have to bother anyone because, you know, shared house and all that fun stuff. But yes, so I thought I would just come on here and have a quick hello, how you doing? So I put a poll up on Twitter saying that I was thinking of taking part in the Raedathon, and please help me choose the first book that I'm going to read in the 24 hours. Now, I don't know how much I'm going to read. I don't know how late I'm going to stay up. I have been asleep for the past like 3 and a bit hours on and off. I suffer with hay fever, so today was a really bad day for me, and what I usually do when it is a bad day is I go to sleep or I have a shower, kind of like when you have a cold, to try and steam it all out of you. I haven't had a shower yet. I might have a shower later on today, or I might just wait until the morning, not quite sure. But yes, so I've already been asleep. I don't know how long I'm going to stay up, but the choices that I put up were Shadow and Bone by Leigh Bardugo, Wolf by Wolf by Ryan Groudon, The Once and Future Witches by Alex E. Harrow, and Sisters Grimm by Minna van Praag. So currently we have got 42 votes, and it is, oh, it's changed. Oh, that's never good. So I was just looking at it and it was a bit of a lead, but currently, so we've got a couple of hours to go yet. I will read whichever one has the highest votes by the time it gets to like 5 to midnight. So currently we are on 45% for Shadow and Bone, 2% for Wolf by Wolf, 45% for Once and Future Witches, and 8% for Sisters Grimm. So it is currently between these two, which is like considerable difference, but I put them up. So if you watched my Wheel randomizer picks my TBR, if you haven't seen it, I will link it up above for you here, but these are both on my TBR. So this is for the prompt animal, as there is a stag on the cover and also in the book, and this isn't actually one that was picked by the Wheel. This is a buddy read that I've got going with my amazing friend Kate, so slight difference. I'm bricking it slightly, but I do think if I can get through, like, even if I can only read this or like a lot of this, so if this wins, then that crosses off a big, it's over 400, just under 500 pages, I think, this book. Oh no, just over 500 pages, and that would cross off like a chunky book from my TBR for the month. So that is why I want to take part in Raedathon. I also think it'll be a bit of fun, it'll be a nice bit of content to film for you guys. I did quite enjoy filming my 48-hour bookathon vlog. Also, if you didn't check that out, I'll link that above as well. Make sure you check it all out. I have been really enjoying the content that I've been filming for you guys recently. I don't know, it's one of them. Everyone always tells you like to not get caught up in the numbers and stuff, and usually I'm really good at not getting caught up in the numbers, but recently I've just been noticing that I have been hovering around where I currently am, and I haven't seen any growth, and I've noticed that like my views have taken a massive hit and all that fun stuff. So I've got no idea what's going on, but I'm just gonna keep making the content that I am enjoying making, and hopefully you guys are enjoying it as well. I mean, if there's other stuff that you'd prefer to see from me, please let me know down below. But I don't know, like, I really enjoy doing weekly reading vlogs, but I haven't done them in a while, and I want to get back to doing them this month. I think that would be really cool. I really enjoy doing things like this, like just little challenges and stuff. I really enjoy doing book tags, things that are fun. Like, I don't think I've had as much fun at filming a video though as I did for my April TBR video. Like, it was chaotic and it was fun, and it was nice to have something else pick my TBR and incorporate a completely different random element. So because I had so much fun, I do reckon that I will do it again next month. I think, like, it just depends. Maybe I will do it for like months that I haven't got readathons on, or maybe, you know, I'll just try and use the wheel to incorporate a different element into the prompts that are a part of Raedathons. I don't know. I do enjoy taking part in Raedathons. I think they're a lot of fun, and I really enjoy vlogging my experience with them as well. Some that I'm looking forward to the Clear Your Shit Raedathon, which is apparently having a mini thing happening at some point this year. I don't know when, they haven't announced yet, and I'm so excited. You better believe I will be joining in on that and doing that again at the end of the year. Last year Clear Your Shit was all of November, all of December, which was really good fun. Like, I did actually really enjoy it, and I think I'll be doing that again this year at the end of the year, definitely, and whenever they announce the mini Raedathon edition, whatever they're doing. I just really liked the prompts and how open they were. That was good fun. Maybe we'll do another. I've got like a really good idea. Well, I don't. I have a vague idea of what I'd want to do for that in order to pick my books, and I'd like to incorporate the wheel. I think that would be fun. But yeah, I'm babbling. But another Raedathon that I'm really looking forward to is the Bookopoly-thon month-long Raedathon that happens in September, also hosted once again by Becca at Becca and the Books. I did that last year and that was great fun as well, and September's my birthday month, so I like doing something for it, and I'm really hoping that by the time September comes around that we might be able to actually go away in our country. I don't know. Just want to go to somewhere different, and maybe we'll do something similar to last year for my birthday. So last year we went to Devon for like 5 days, I think, and it was just nice, you know. But yeah, so that is me. I am currently waiting on the poll results, and currently it is very tight between 2 specific books, which is crazy. But I did make sure to tag Jade and hashtag the Raedathon, so she has actually kindly retweeted it as well. I wanted to try and get her to retweet it purely for the fact that I knew that if she retweeted it, I'd have a wider range of people that would actually like reply to it. So yeah. That is everything for me to say right now. Hopefully I will check in with you guys in a bit, and I will show you what book has won and what book has chosen and what book has been chosen. And yeah, what a fun way to spend a Saturday during the long weekend for Easter. I think this is going to be loads of fun, so stay tuned to see how well it goes for me. Everyone, it is 9 o'clock in the morning. I slept so much longer than I wanted to. So last night I was all geared up to start at midnight for the Raedathon, and my eyes just hurt. I don't know if anyone else suffers with hay fever and also wears contacts, but like my eyes were just so sore. So I was like, right, okay, I'm gonna go to sleep, and then I'll wake up. When I wake up, it's fine. Like, I'd rather, bearing in mind I read with my eyes, funnily enough, I'd rather them be okay. So I tried to get to sleep and it was a nightmare. So I went ish to sleep, and I remember waking up at 12:30, or like being semi-awake, and then being like woken up on like the half 12, and then I was like, no, like I'm still tired, my eyes still hurt, I still need some sleep. So then I woke up at 2 in the morning and I was like, well, I could start now, I've only missed 2 hours. And I was like, no, like I still feel absolutely pooped, like I can't read, I'm too tired. And then I woke up at 6 and I was like, I need to get up, and I just sat there and I was like, maybe not. So I ended up waking up at like 7:30, maybe just after 7, I'm not too sure, and I just faffed and like sat and watched stuff on Instagram and scrolled Twitter and all that fun stuff. So I started reading at 8. So it is now 9. I have read 56 pages. Shadow and Bone was the one that won my poll with like, currently it's on like 46, 49% I think. For a long time it was the Once and Future Witches, but it swapped to this one. So I'm reading this. I'm 56 pages in. So we are at the point where Elena has been shipped off to the little palace because of her display in the fold. So that's fun. So this is a reread for me. I have already read this. I read this like 2 years ago now, I think, in a very sporadic way. I used to work close to my mum, and I only used to work 2 days a week, so on the evening in between I'd stay with my mum, and this was the book that I would read there. Really random bit of information to tell you guys, but there you go. So yeah, I am hoping to get this done today. What else have I got to do today? I'm hoping to go to Tesco's in a bit. I need some stuff, some like branded stuff that I can't get from Aldi, so I have to go across the city to get to a Tesco's, which is fun. And I want to shower. I don't want to look like this all day, can't be said. And I think that's it. Jack and his granddad are going to be building a fence, so I actually have the inside of the house to myself, so that means hopefully I won't get interrupted as much. I have no idea what he's doing. I can hear noises, which is fun. But yeah, I'm going to crack on reading this and I will check back in with you shortly.
Right, I am back. I look like an egg, but I thought we would take a quick brief intermission-y thing just to show you some book mail that I just got. So this is my first time ordering from these lovely people, and they are called The Broken Binding. I will link their Twitter down below. I have got quite a few orders placed with these guys and they seem amazing. So first off, let me just show you the packaging that my parcels came in. I'm kind of also trying to film a reel, so here's my behind the scenes thing. So this is the packaging. It comes, I've got 2 books here. I have ordered like another 4, but 2 are pre-orders. Actually 3 of them are pre-orders and 1 might come at some point next week. So these are 2 books perfectly wrapped. You get a bookmark and you get this little thank you for your order card with their website just there. So I'll also leave that in the description box, and I just love this. They're mainly like sci-fi and fantasy books. They have recently been updating their website with all sorts of things. They've got a dystopian section now, they've got a Tolkien section now. I think they said they were working on something else, but I don't know. It's quite cool. I really enjoy browsing their site. They also seem to get like loads of special edition books that other places don't seem to get. So I have pre-ordered The Shadow of the Gods by John Gwynne, which comes out next month. May, maybe? Yeah, May. I'm pretty sure it's May, because The Girl on the Mountain by Mark Lawrence comes out this month. And those are the 2 that I originally pre-ordered with these 2 books. And I found them originally because I followed them on Twitter. I thought they looked really cool. I've currently signed up to their listing for like a monthly subscription book kind of thing. They don't want to do a box, they're doing just a book. And it sounds really good and they're trying to keep the costs down. But we haven't heard of anything more that's coming of that just yet. So I've signed up and I'm waiting for an email. That'd be quite cool. And I was browsing their website. No, I wasn't. I was on their Twitter and they said that they have a signed edition. They're selling signed editions of The Shadow of the Gods, and as of currently filming this, they still have some left. So if you want a signed edition, please click the link, go find it. I'm super excited. I'm pretty sure it's a bookplate edition. I'm sure most of their books are bookplate editions. They're not like actually like when you get a Lumicrate and stuff and they've actually signed the in paper. Oh god, I don't even know what it's called, but you know what I mean. So that's pretty cool, and I pre-ordered that, and I've got The Girl on the Mountain, that's also got a bookplate, and I believe these 2 have bookplates as well. So I'm gonna finish filming this reel, and I'm gonna film while I'm doing it, and you can see how bad I am, and then we will go through the books once I finish doing that. So I won't play the music either because it's probably copyrighted, which is fun. So I'm just gonna open these now. Like I said, you get a bookmark. Oh, that's the other cool thing about the John Gwynne book, is that there's a special edition bookmark coming, which is pretty much this, but I think it's got a dragon instead, which is pretty cool. So let's undo. I'm trying to find where the end of it is. Can I undo this? Oh, it's that way. Oh no, that's just a spare piece of string. That is crafty, my friend. Super crafty. How do they tie these? And like, imagine they're getting so many book orders now as well, and they're still doing this level of like amazingness to like ship books to people. And both of them, oh no, they don't both, but this one has obviously got the sticker with the logo on, and then this is just blank. So now let's open them up. This is like Christmas. Okay, so if you don't buy from these people, you're missing out, because this is literally like book Christmas for me. Imagine having a big order. That'd be pretty cool. So here is book one. We have The Black Hawks by David Ragg. I saw this. Oh, it's a bit bent. That's fine. That's fine, we'll straighten it out, we'll still love it. I hate when that happens though. Like, this is my only thing about online shopping. This has nothing to do with the broken binding. But like, I am one of those people who will literally spend a good 5 minutes going through the entire stack of books that are available on the shop floor, trying to find the perfect one. But also, it's floppy paperback, so it's fine. It'll get re-squished. So this one has got its little signed bookplate there, which is pretty cool. I'm excited for that. And then the second one, I'm actually trying to remember what I actually bought. I remember my pre-orders, because they're the ones that I'm like, I'm really looking forward to. But I kind of bought, oh, I remember what this one is. I bought these on like a whim. I saw loads of people talking about some of these. Not necessarily on BookTube and stuff, but just in general. And we have The Bone Ships by RJ Barker, and I believe, yeah, this one also has the little sticker in it. I love this. I love this idea, and I also love that they're like got their little name on it. That's so cool. Right, let's finish doing this reel. This cover is like, it looks like it's actually been written, like, of the way it's faded, but anyways, it's just me. I've never seen either of these books in person, gotta be said. So, that took me, not a little while, but, you know, long enough. It is now 11:15, so I think I'm just gonna write off now and not read again. And I'm gonna head off to Tesco's now to just get some bits and bobs that I need, because there's like, not that you need to know this, but I'm really fussy on squash, for example, and my favourite is the cherries and berries from Tesco, and I can't seem to find one that matches that anywhere that we currently have for shops. So I'm gonna go and do that now, and possibly get some other things like bin bags, fun stuff, and then I will come back, have lunch, and then we will carry on reading for the rest of the 24 hours. I'm actually having fun on the thing of books and the broken book binding. So they also had a special edition of another book that's coming out next week, I think, the 8th of April, which is pretty cool. And I will hopefully be weekly vlogging next week. I think I might start that next week. And yeah, so I kind of got drawn into buying that because it's a special edition and it comes with like a letter and all this fun stuff. So I was like, heck yes, like, sucker, right here. I am a marketing person's dream for books anyways. For everything else, like, I do so much research, but for books, I'm just like, yeah, no, haven't read the first one. So I ordered the first one and the second one on the same website, the broken binding. So they're not doing a hardback edition of the second book. It's called The Two-Faced Queen, I think, off the top of my head. And they're not doing a hardback edition, so it's a trade paperback. And it's like 240 apparently, so we'll see how tall it is. And then I ordered the first book in paperback as well, because they've got a signed bookplate edition as well, so it all matches. They're going to be different sizes. I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, it's fine, because I have all the Game of Thrones. I have 3 mass paperback and 3 like normal tall ones, so but it's fine. It's fine. Right, I'm gonna go to Tesco's. I've been filming for long enough. And I will come back to you either as I sit down to read or with an update. But I am 100 pages in already, so happy days. And just like that, I'm back. So I have just got back from Tesco's. It was manic. It's almost as though people don't realise that even though it's a bank holiday, the shops do still open. But yeah, so I went to Tesco's. I got my squash. I got lunch for me and Jack. I got my favourite meal deal. If you want to know what my meal deal is. Not that I'm sure you'll care. It's the Southern Fried Chicken Pasta thing. Pepsi Max Cherry, although that sometimes varies between cherry, Coke Zero or vanilla Coke if they've got that. The vanilla Coke Zero, that's quite nice. And I've currently got the Philadelphia snack, light and tasty, kind of like the Dunk It things from the UK, you might know. If you're from elsewhere, possibly not. But it's like breadsticks in Philadelphia that you just dunk. But my like absolute favourite is the salt and vinegar McCoy's crisps, but it is still Lent, so I can't eat crisps until tomorrow. So yeah, I just spent 20 quid because I topped us up on like Coke Zero cans as well. But I'm back. It's just after 12. I think there are live sprints on YouTube. Let's have a look if my laptop would like to load. Actually quite hungry thinking about it. I also need to write some spiel to go with my reel. I'm going to put that reel up today at 6, so that's always fun. Let's check out some sprints. Ah, there you go. Raedathon live reading sprints. I wonder how long they'll be on. So currently sprinting is Jade, Becca, Steph and Gav. Let's give you, oh god, let's give you a little look. See, there they are. So 36 minutes, well 35 minutes now left of this sprint, so I'm going to join in and yeah, possibly eat after that. So I will check in with you after that long and I will tell you how much I've read. Hello, it is 3:15 almost, so I'm going to do a super quick check-in. So I was hoping to be further in this book by now. I'm over halfway, that is the main thing, and I was hoping to get over 200 pages in the last sprint, so from 2 till 3, because I'm still watching Jade's live sprints, but I got called out to help my other half build a fence. So I haven't been reading this past like, I don't even know, half an hour. So I'm going to pick this up, get over 200 pages now, and hopefully further, without being called to help. Because I'm not much help, I just stand there and hold things up, which is not much help. But yeah, so I am on page 195? No, 194. And we are almost at the point that I've read this whole book. We're almost at the point where I get frustrated because there's just a lot of miscommunication in this book, and there's a lot of powerful people playing less powerful people. Does that make any sense? As in, like, the people that are powerful in this book are kind of changing the narrative and making things seem as if like people don't care about each other, you know. That's like babbly, but yeah, so we're almost at that point, which means I'm not far off, to be fair. I actually remembered as well, this book only has 308 pages and then there's like letters and stuff to read, so let's see how far I can get. I'm hoping to get this finished before I have tea. And we have a very grown-up tea tonight. So yesterday you saw that I cooked us a spag bowl. That was at like 9 o'clock at night, by the way. And tonight we have the very grown-up meal of turkey dinosaurs, potato waffles and veg. I was going to try and buy chicken Kievs, but I went to Tesco's and they're always more expensive. Shock, I know, than when you get them from Aldi. So I just got turkey dinosaurs because I thought they'd make a nice change. But anyways, I'm now going to start reading. They're still chatting, but I'm going to put that back on in the background. So I'll be back maybe at the end of next sprint, maybe in a couple of hours, just with an update. And hopefully it doesn't take me too much longer to actually finish this book. so then I can move on to book 2. And if I can finish one book in 24 hours, which isn't even 24 hours, I will just be happy. Because I actually started this at 8 o'clock this morning. So, yay. See you in a bit. Good evening. I'm going to say in advance, sorry for hearing him. Sorry for outside children. But anyways, and sorry for my squeaky chair. So, it is 6:10. I have just uploaded my reel for my... What did I get? My book mail that I showed you earlier. Be sure to check it out. My social links are always linked down below, and I can happily tell you that I have officially finished Shadow and Bone, including the bonus content at the end. So that's 308 plus pages that I have read. I gave this 3 stars. It was alright. I think my review reads, my favourite part was because I can't say because it's a spoiler for this book, I guess, if you haven't read it. So my favourite part was like towards the end when Alina and... I don't know if... Right. I'm going to hold my hand up. If you want spoilers, stay around. If you're not, if you don't want to know and you haven't read the book, skip until my hand goes down. So my favourite part of this book has always been and will always be when Alina and Mel are searching for the stag, because I feel like it is the only part in this book where there is something actually happening. That is my opinion and I stand by it. Returning to the spoiler-free content, yes, so that part that I just said is definitely my favourite part for the reason that I stated, and I'm sure many people will agree. So 3 stars, I enjoyed it, it was alright, it wasn't amazing. I also said that I'm very glad that I've started the series again because I want to read the whole thing, hopefully, if I don't DNF it, before I start watching the Shadow and Bone series that's coming out, because I've already read Six of Crows and Crooked Kingdom. It's just this that I need to catch up on. I don't think King of Scars is incorporated into the show, but we shall see. I haven't read that either. I need to buy Rule of Walls, but I'm waiting until I can actually go into Waterstones and I'll just buy it then. But yeah, there was that. So we have 5 hours and 45 minutes left. I asked my friend on Twitter, thank you Kate for you giving me a choice, I sent her a photo of my whole list of TBR for this month, which I've already sent her because I was like, look at this stack, and I said, can you pick my next book because I finished that one, what do you want me to read? I am already like a couple of pages into Bone Cry's Dawn, but she didn't pick that, so I'm not reading that next. What she did pick was Wolf by Wolf by Ryan Growden, so I will be reading this and I will be updating you tomorrow as to how far I get and how I'm feeling on it. Well, I'll probably update you before then. It's 6:15. I mean, I need to cook and stuff, but you know, I will hopefully update you a bit later. If not, it'll all be in tomorrow. That's fine. This book is from my TBR for the gifted prompt, and it was gifted to me by the lovely Megan from Instagram from a random act of kindness post thing that we did. I gifted her a book, she gifted me a book. It was all really fun. Happy days. Kate did also say that I should feel lucky because she could have picked our buddy read, which is this one. I said she could have picked this one if she wanted, but we're going with her first answer. So I'm going to read Wolf by Wolf. Now, I am just really proud because I finished one book in 24 hours, and it wasn't even 24 hours. Like, I started it at 8 this morning and now it's 6. And how many hours is that? 10 hours. I mean, that's longer than I thought it would take, but bearing in mind, in that 10 hours I have also lost 2 hours because I went shopping and I got dressed and I showered and stuff, so that's already 8 hours. Then I think I lost an hour because I was helping with a fence, so that's 7 hours, so that's good for me anyways. I don't know if I rate myself as a fast reader or a slow reader. I don't really know. My average is like between 44 and 60 pages in a sprint, which is usually like what, 30 to an hour, 30 minutes to an hour, so I don't know. So yes, I'm gonna go downstairs and start cooking tea. I'll probably put some YouTube on because some stuff has been uploaded, and then I'll be picking this up, and I am excited. Like, I've heard a lot about this. I can't wait, and then hopefully if I do enjoy it, then I'll be picking up the sequel, and it's only a duology, so it's not very long. So yes, I'm going to crack on with that. So I will update you
in a bit. So this is probably going to be my last talking update today. It's 10 to 8 and I have got 30 pages in. I'm on chapter 4 and I just wanted to quickly pop on and say I really like how this is written. So it's written in a then perspective which starts in 1944 and then there's the now perspective which is 1956, and I like that because it's making me want to read more so I can find out more about Yao. I think that's how you say it. I might be saying it wrong. But Yao's past. Obviously this is set in like a dystopian world of if Hitler had won World War II. So I'm really interested to see like what happened to her, because she seems to have an interesting ability and I want to know why and how she got it. I also want to know like whether she was released from the concentration camp that she is said. It's not a spoiler, it's in the very first chapter. She is obviously Jewish, so she is taken to a concentration camp and I want to know how she got out of that concentration camp, whether she was released or whether she escaped, whether there was a breakout. Like there's a resistance in this book, as there usually are with these kind of things, so I'm interested to see what is happening. I also love how floppy this is, but yeah, it's me being weird. So thank you, Kate, this was actually a really good pick. I am going to carry on reading, probably not as like intensively as I have been doing. I have been keeping a hourly tracker going on my phone, on my Instagram, but I don't know if I'm still gonna do that. I reckon I can. Like I know where I am now, so just need to put in that I was eating tea, and then we're gonna stop here for now for 5 minutes because it's 5 to 8, so I can write down how many pages and then we'll just carry on like that. But yes, I think that is everything talking wise for tonight. I will catch you in the morning for an update before I go and have my Easter Sunday plans, and then if all goes well you should be seeing this on Sunday. Hopefully everything goes well. I was planning on putting a different video up. I'm gonna say today because I was planning on putting a different video up today as in Sunday, but I haven't actually filmed my voiceover for it, so I think I'm gonna do that on Wednesday, maybe. I don't really know. I still need to film my wrap up for last month. That was another thing I was gonna put up on Sunday that I haven't because I haven't filmed it, but that's fine. So yes, I hope you're having a lovely evening. I hope you've enjoyed the Raedathon. The next time I see you, the Raedathon will be over. So I will see you tomorrow morning.
So good morning everyone, it is Sunday morning, so the Raedathon finished at midnight last night. I did not make the final hour, I gave up at about 11 because I just got to that point. I was like, we're done. So my roundup very quickly is I finished Shadow and Bone, all of it. It's like 358 pages including bonus content. I also managed to get quite a considerable way, I think, in Wolf by Wolf. I got to chapter 12, which is 130 pages. So I did put on my Instagram how much it all totaled, but let me just find that for you. So my total hours read was 9 and a bit hours because there was like a bit in the middle where I read, but I had to fix a fence. So there was that. I read a total of 1 and almost a half books because I am just shy of halfway through Wolf by Wolf. And I read a total of 491 pages. So it's not as amazing as I thought it was going to be, but it's better than nothing. And I had a really good time. Like, I just sat and read, and like, I feel like with the readathons, I actually just dedicate my time to reading rather than just kind of hoping that I will fit time in. I actually like carved out time in my day to read, which is fun and it's quite good. I really enjoy it. But it is Easter Sunday today, so happy Easter. And yeah, that's it for today's vlog. Please give it a like if you liked it. It really supports me and my channel. Leave me a comment down below. Did you manage to get through the Raedathon? If you don't want to leave a comment, leave me any orange emoji because Jade's signature colour is orange, all of her channel art is orange, and my favourite colour is orange, so leave me an orange emoji down below. And also please consider subscribing and clicking that notification bell so you get notified every time I upload new content. I currently upload on Wednesdays and Sundays, and I have some exciting content coming your way, I think. I've already got plans for my next TBR. I'm looking to do a readathon next month, so keep an eye out for that coming later on in the month. I have my wrap up coming, I have other bits and pieces, so make sure that you are subscribed and you've clicked that little bell. But otherwise, that is everything for today's video. I really hope you're having an amazing day, and I will see you soon in the next video. Bye!